Well, because it counts under elaborate scheme. And also included my favorite answer, which was what Chris did on Neopets. He just slowly... All right, all seats boarding for this flight from Billings to Bozeman, Montana. All boarding for this flight. Please, do we have everyone in their seats? Everyone in their seats for the boarding party?
Yeah, can I get a vodka when you get a sec?
A vodka? Yeah, no, we haven't taken off yet, sir. So
yeah, just when you get a minute.
Yeah, no, when I get a minute, totes. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that.
Okay, you have one job, so okay, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, thanks. Hi. Oh, I see someone came into their seat late. We were. Everyone's on the plane now. We're live now. What is your excuse for being late? Besides, we told you could be.
My excuse is I went to go grab my water, and I went looking all over the house for it, and then I came back in, and it was just behind my laptop the whole time.
Oh
no. Well, I'm super happy to have. This is your captain speaking, of course. There's the different in-flight safety vids that we really should go over, but I'm gonna we have to tuck and roll through this. So as soon as they give me the all clear to take off, I am going to. I do want to let you all know, however, that you're in the cash cabin. Lights are flashing. No. Everyone's going diddly, 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 diddly. All 5 of you sitting here on this private plane, which we will soon see, are going to be subjected to a series of quiz questions and subjected to hopefully have a series of answers. If you get 3 wrong, I will unfortunately have to put the plane into a nosedive and kill us all. But if you get them all right, then you'll get to move on and win at the end of this whole thing. All right?
Is that in a row or just total?
Total. If you get 3 wrong, total.
Hey, cool. Let's try to do the second one, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now there will be we'll be playing and we will hit a thing called a free fall challenge where I will kill the engines on the plane that we are flying and put us into a free fall, and we'll have to answer some questions as we go along. All right. Today we'll be flying in the Pelican from Halo.
Right. This is standard Delta procedure. Is this right?
Yeah. This is Delta does this.
I haven't flown in a while, so okay.
They do the trivia, but they usually like dance and sing while they do it too.
Yeah, no, exactly. You get it. So let's just take off here. This is, of course, a VTOL, so we just have to go up, and then we just click the button, and we start going forward here. All right, so let me get the autopilot set up real quickly. Heading control. Where is my autopilot? I read how to do this earlier, everybody. So, as a quick start for our many questions here, what is Frodo and Legolas's one conversation?
Wait. This is one line in your thing is, and my right?
Yeah, that's conversation.
It's the one time to talk. So in the end, when all the fellowship members in the movie come back, Gimli walks in and Frodo goes, Gimli! And Gandalf walks in and Aragorn walks in and he goes, Gandalf, Aragorn! And Legolas walks in and he goes,
Okay.
I don't think that they don't know each other's names.
Is that the answer? Is your answer and my bow?
I'm gonna guess that yes, the conversation word is misleading, and the answer is my bow.
The answer is and my bow. You are correct. Juliet, can you say something really quick?
ABCDEFG. Do I sound okay?
Your audio is there. You are a little crunchy, but I don't think that is going to change anything. That is through Discord.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that is. Juliet's coming through perfectly fine for me. Second question here on the cash cabin as we begin to rush. How many time zones are there in Russia?
So Russia stretches from. I think it borders pretty far into Europe, and then I think it reaches all the way to Korea. So.
Getting an echo from everybody.
Echo from everybody?
The whole chat is just everyone sounds terrible except Riley.
That is insane to me. Totally.
Do I sound better? I've muted myself on
Interesting.
our connecting thing.
Yeah. Nothing else. No one should be coming through.
Andrew isn't echoing. Everybody mute yourself in OBS Ninja.
Andrew's now worse. I am baffled.
Ow!
Oh no.
Andrew is crunchy. I
often sound crunchy when I come through your computer, Riley. I know that much.
That is interesting. I thought we fixed that with the ninja stuff.
Hey, everyone,
Everyone is back to normal now. All right.
thanks for playing along long enough for us to think of that answer about the Russian time zones.
Well, what was
Okay,
the answer that
that's
you
fine.
gave?
All right, we're back to normal now. Great. Did anyone think of Russia in the meantime?
Could be like 6.
I think it's like 8.
I have reason to think it's 11, but I don't know if that's true anymore because I hate to say it, I don't know how big Russia is.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, not in the sense of I don't know how big Russia is. The thing that is called Russia has not always been equidistant in diameter.
11 feels like a lot. I'm more comfortable leaning towards 6 than I am 11.
How many are there?
Time zones
Time
in
zones?
total? Aren't there 24?
24?
It'd be 24.
26 or 27.
It's more than there are days.
Oh, because of
Oh yeah,
several of them are on half-hour shifts.
right.
I say we split the difference between 11 and 6 and say like 8 or 9.
8 sounds right.
Let's do 8.
I'd like 8 more than I like 9. Yeah.
All right.
8.
Is 8 the final answer?
Yes.
All right. The answer is 12. 12 time zones in Russia.
Ugh.
12 total time zones. So that is going to be your first loss on the board. That is fine. You have 3 of those before I put this plane into a free fall.
Well, now we have 2, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you have 2. Unless somebody was...
Don't.
Sorry.
Chris.
We have homework. We have homework.
Riley, do you want to pick up our homework? Yeah.
Yeah, unless somebody was to say donate money to save you, we will, I will eventually put this plane into a free fall, it looks like. So, second question here on the board. I trust all of you, truly, okay? How many states border Illinois?
How many states border Illinois?
Wait.
How many states
Indiana.
border Illinois?
Indiana for sure. Oh.
I mean, Iowa is right there.
Does Ohio border Illinois?
I think Ohio
No.
does.
No, I can guarantee you Ohio does not border Illinois. Indiana covers anything that would connect Ohio and Illinois directly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're right.
The question is, what's west of Kentucky? And does the very furthest northwest part of Kentucky... No, because that wedges into Indiana, right?
Kentucky wedges into Indiana. I don't think Kentucky touches Illinois.
Okay, so from the north, could someone help me out and tell me if that is Minnesota to the northwest of Illinois? Because remember, Illinois is kind of half on the lake, half off.
Does Michigan... Michigan's Upper Peninsula hits
Not
the
Illinois.
thing above Illinois, right? Not Illinois
that-
itself?
That would be on Wisconsin, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
right.
Rizzy says he is dying.
There are parts of Wisconsin that share a metropolitan area with parts of Illinois, but I can't guarantee that they actually connect and they're not just like share lakefront. You know what I mean?
Hey, Riley, how come the plane's going down?
Because I'm bringing us down so we can see the mountains.
But, okay, well, I don't like that.
Normal pilot things.
Chad is yelling at me. I don't know anything about geography.
Do you want to
Okay,
take a guess? Do you want to harbor a guess at this point?
Okay. How many on the west and how many on the southwest? And what? There has to be something to the south of Illinois, right?
Okay, hold
There
on.
has to
I'm
be something
thinking,
there.
I'm thinking. We said Indiana,
So-
Iowa. I think Missouri is also touching Illinois.
And then something to the north, probably Minnesota. So that's 4, and I feel like we're forgetting one, so maybe
I think
5.
what's to the southeast of what's like directly below.
Presumably something.
That's no man's land. I don't know.
Carol asks a very good
Missouri?
question. Does
That's
Cash
Tennessee,
Cabin have a phone,
right?
a friend, or a chat? If you wanted to
No,
donate $50, I will send the message to the cabin.
Tennessee's below Kentucky.
Yeah, Tennessee is south of Kentucky. There's no
If you
way
want to
Kentucky
donate
could-
$30, I will send the message to the cabin.
And there's no way that like the top of Arkansas is there.
No, Arkansas is too
Right?
far west. Arkansas is like not. Yeah.
The ship is shaking. I need y'all to answer this.
6.
6.
6? I think. You all
We
you
know
all do
it-
it. Go with God. I don't know.
Do we want to go to? Do we want to get on to 5?
It's got to be at least 4.
6 sounds like a lot.
Let's. Do you want to like
Because
split the
a
difference? to
good
5?
chunk of it is a lake. Is Lake
Yeah.
Michigan.
Okay, yeah. Let's call it 5 then.
Let's call it 5. All right, locking in 5.
Okay.
That is correct. There are 5
Yes.
states that border
Ooh.
Illinois. I believe one of them is Kentucky, if I recognize my states correctly.
Does it really?
I believe it just a little at the bottom, a little kiss at the very bottom.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it did or if. Okay.
Yes, one of them is Kentucky. Chat blowing up. Great job
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
Great way to work
Indiana,
yourself to the right
Kentucky,
answer.
Missouri, Iowa, and Wisconsin.
Not the part of Kentucky I'm from, chat. Don't yell at me.
So we got that mostly right, except the Kentucky and.
We got
not
it. We got it
understanding,
fully
like,
right.
You
got it
did. You
fully
got
right.
the question fully right. That is
When
true.
we talked through it, we got most of those states correct. Yeah.
Now
I
here
thought Kentucky went the other direction. I thought
Here-
it was like a horizontal flip from what it
here
actually
is
is.
another question for you, gang, and this one is less real world facts and more like dweeb shit.
Here we go.
Good.
Name 2
Ow.
Legend of Zelda species that are explicitly related. Biohazard donates $500 and says 5 states border Illinois. Thank you, Biohazard.
Do you mean like a Moblin Boblin situation, or
What are 2
Yeah, there we
species
go.
in Zelda
Nailed it.
that are
Do that.
explicitly
Do that.
related?
Whatever was just said.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that one. Let's do that one.
Bokoblin
Tell
and
me
Moblin?
Moblins and Bokoblins aren't related. I'm taking this plane.
I think Hylians and Gerudo. I think there's a twist surprise in the history of the people. to have something to
I
do with the
will say
Triforce.
that yes. I mean like what like Hyrule would consider people that live under it.
Yeah.
Are Sheikah a
Moblins
different
and
race than
Bokoblins.
Hylians? Or are they just a people?
What are the kids in the woods? What are those called?
Those are the Koguri, right?
Yeah.
Are those people? Are those Hylians?
Are they people?
Do
They're
do
children.
humans exist? Well, Riley's out here. First of all, Riley's trying to sell us that Moblins and Bokoblins aren't people, so that they can get around the fact that they didn't think about that loophole.
I'm simply telling you the question I'm asking.
Can someone tell me if Bokoblin is a real Zelda thing and not just like a sound
Yeah,
effect?
it is.
It is real.
Yes.
It's real.
He's about to get bioessentialist very quickly. I promise you, I'm not.
So I think I have an answer here, which is Hylians and Toon Hylians.
Good answer.
Which answer are we sticking with, gamers?
I feel like we should stick by our guns and say Moblins and Bokoblins, because that just makes Riley look bad if that's not a good answer.
I'll run to cockpit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
Moblins and
Mark
Bokoblins. That is a legal answer. It does pass. You do get that win. Good job. Good job.
Good.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Other answers included Rito and Zora, Kokori and Koroks. You know, there are plenty of great answers there, but Moblins and Bokoblins is technically correct. And so I will let
you're
that
asking
pass.
Fish and the
like-
birds are related?
Yes, the fish and the birds are related.
Yeah.
Not what my parents taught me, but okay. I'll accept this and move on.
Logistically, it makes sense.
Here is a question. Electric Gaunt has donated. Thank you so much, Electric Gaunt. $30. What is the size of the largest Yu-Gi-Oh deck ever used at a tournament?
Ooh, 1,001 cards.
You can be
right? Or is it bigger
approximate.
than that?
Get me
It was
with it.
carried by 2 people.
Right.
That's awesome.
One person can with a struggle, carry a Battle of Wits deck, somewhere between 200 and 400 cards. Do we think that was more than, like, it was roughly 1,000 or 1,001? Do we think it was more than that? Do we think it's a
I
higher
think it was
scale,
more
like
than that. I
10,000?
think it was like 2,000 because I remember it was the picture of 2 guys carrying out on like
Mhm,
3-foot, 2 3-foot decks or deck holders.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, we're thinking 2,000? 2001?
Oh my god.
I
1999, so we're closest without going over.
Yeah, it is Price is Right rules. You're absolutely correct.
Before we make an official declaration here, someone is going to pay to give us the answer.
I'm watching. I'm waiting.
Not to like stall us down. I just didn't want us to blurt out like 5 and get killed. So.
Get shot immediately. Resist chat, be strong, says Grizzy. Awful World
like
Kid
this,
is lighting
the
it up.
weaponizing that we're doing of when you're listening to a podcast and you know the answer to the thing that the hosts are asking each other.
Syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like monetizing ghost syndrome. This is perfect.
It's good because it makes them like less miserable during it.
I don't necessarily like making our audience less miserable, but I do like taking their money. So it's kind of
Okay, so let's pick an answer.
I think
how
it's
are we
over
feeling?
2,000.
Do we think it's over 6,000?
I don't think over 6,000. That's
Okay.
I want to. There's a part of me that says 1,000 because they were going with like a millennium theme. Because
Mhm.
otherwise, it's just like the number feels arbitrary unless it's attached to something. But I do know it was big.
That's why I have that like 1001 in my head, because I feel like I saw that written down, but I can't verify that it's true.
$50 donation, trans rights. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Is that the answer?
No, it is not the answer. That is just
So
somebody
you
who's
set
really
that into
feeling the vibe.
alphanumerical code, and should we say 1999?
Awful World Kid says they're pushing
good
the
with that.
button. That might have been the one that just came through. I'm not sure how Twitch chat time relates to display time, relates to donation time.
I'm gonna take that 1999 that you said. I'm gonna hold it here, and we're gonna compare that answer against what Awful World said, and then what I said. Card issues. Hey, Awful World Kid,
That's what
don't
the
you
question's
worry.
all about.
Wait for the next one. 1999 is in the close enough section. The answer is 2,222 cards.
Oh my god.
Is what I can
Yu-Gi-Oh
find when
players.
Googling it. So I will
Lot of cards.
accept 1999.
Yeah, because it was basically an experiment to see what they could get away with, because there was no upper limit on how many cards you could put in a deck. They were eventually disqualified in their first round because they technically could not physically shuffle their deck.
Yeah.
Present the legal deck within a reasonable time frame.
I love the human spirit.
Oh god. All right. Okay. Here is one. Name 4 things to happen on April 13th throughout history.
Started.
Yeah, okay.
Homestuck?
How's it start? I was born.
Juliet was born.
That's 2.
That's 2. April 13th.
Was Moonshot founded that day?
I feel like that could be one of our million different anniversaries that I can never keep track of.
It's not Pi Day. No, it's 413, not 314.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also was thinking Riley's birthday for a second, but I'm pretty sure that's the 14th.
It is. You're correct.
Yeah.
Well, we're thinking this. I've told this story many times before, but the first time I visited MSPA, not really knowing anything about Homestuck, I thought it was like reading my cookies and like making fun of me.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Just a funny story.
Anyone have any other guesses for something that might have happened at April 13th in history?
So yeah,
that's-
a Homestuck started.
We have Homestuck starting Juliet's birthday. That's 2 so far.
Now,
Okay,
I want to
one more.
I want to say to everyone, I did write these before I realized that Juliet was still suffering under brain fog. And I counted on Juliet's historical knowledge.
Oh, did Shakespeare get born or die or something?
Oh! Wait,
Hmm.
that actually
He
might be
did
right. Because
Die and was born on the
and we
same day.
could cheat. We could cheat because it was like they're like the historical thing is that he was like born and died on the same day, even though it's not like
Perfect.
we don't actually know. So let's just do that.
He was born, he died at 2 events.
Yeah.
All right. Accepting that
So
answer?
The thing is, I feel Thomas Jefferson possibly was born. Shakespeare was not born on April 13th. I would.
Okay.
Okay.
I would be very weird about it if it was true.
I would be very weird about it. I can offer you a hint here.
Okay.
There is a couple things about this. There is something that I believe that Chris should know from performances in high school. I believe that there is something that you should think of when you think of financial institutions. There is a person who has worked with B.O.B. and there's 3 hints.
Okay.
Which might say that this question might be too hard.
Okay, no. Okay, let's think with our big brains for a second here. We were talking about B.O.B. and 413, and we're on an airplane. So Haley Williams has to be involved here somewhere. I'm wondering if it's like a Haley Williams birthday situation.
Oh.
Sure.
Or
First album release or something.
I'm curious what Riley considers historical events.
I think
never
I'm going to
fucking
punt
know
on
these
this one for
categories.
the group because I think this one is too hard. I will say
think-
Handel's
okay.
Messiah premiered, MK Ultra was launched, the $2 bill was introduced, Tiger Woods won the Masters for the first time, and Ty Dolla $ign was born.
now, which one was I?
Incredible.
Which one was I supposed to know from?
Handel's Messiah, we did chorus concerts every year in
I
high
wasn't
school.
a fucking dork. I wasn't going to that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna back you up. Who's Ty Dolla $ign?
Ty Dolla
I know
$ign.
that. I know Ty Dolla $ign, so that was.
Chris is like, hold on.
I'm that
can't
Double
believe I forgot
swerve
about
on that.
Jacqueline
I
also
think
knows who
we-
Ty Dolla $ign is. Chris, Andrew, this is a case of you being old.
I don't
should have
think it
picked-
is.
It kind of is.
We should have picked 3 just because Homestuck liked to do things on 413.
You
We should
really
have just
should
picked
have.
3 things that Homestuck did on 413.
I do
That-
think we should get like some points for the ones we did get.
That was I was one of the alternate win conditions when I was considering is this too hard. Is like they'll just name a bunch of Homestuck shit separately.
Oh, my bad. I don't know the guy that released Tootin' and Bootin'. My bad.
Open question to the room. Name 8 Star Wars species.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
this
Okay.
is easy.
Easy,
I think
yeah.
each one of us could do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go. Who wants to
Okay.
start?
Twi'lek,
Yodas.
Bothans,
Yodas.
Yoda's is not a species.
The Hutts.
Well, Yoda's
one.
species
That's-
is a species.
Huts,
Okay.
that's 4.
Yep. Zabrak.
Zabrak, that's 5.
Meshach.
Bob.
Bendigo, great, thanks.
Is Twi'lek one?
We
Yeah,
like
we
we've
got
said.
Yep.
Did we get
Wookiee.
Gungan?
Ewok.
Wookiee.
Gungan, Wookiee, Ewok, that's 8.
That is 8. That is 8. Can you get to
Mini
10 just out of love of the
Buttons
game?
Are there
Yeah.
humans in Star Wars? Is
Yeah.
Anakin
Yeah,
human?
There are.
Mhm.
Okay.
He's
Bothans
from
are-
Jersey.
We did Bothans.
We did both ends. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Trandoshans like boss.
Yes.
Trandoshans, sure. Rhodians.
Mhm.
Rhodians. Yep.
That brings us to 11.
What are
They
the
were
fish
beating the
guys
shit
like
out of
Jet
this one.
Fango?
Oh, Mon Calamari.
What's
okay,
Kiadi
calamari,
movies,
yep.
Grace?
Oh yeah, Mon Calamari, but also the Selkath, the fish people from Manon. You know, the Coltos,
Kaminoans, Geonosians.
There's a species
Sure.
called Sith, I think.
There is a
Oh, sure.
species
Mhm.
called Sith. We are well
We are
along, and
16.
you have gotten the W's. So you
Just
have
flexing.
just flexing on how many Star Wars species you know. Great job,
I
everybody.
I feel way cooler than I should for having. Done that.
Name 5 different Transformers.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay.
Wave.
Soundwave?
Jazz.
Optimus
Jazz?
Prime.
Stream.
Optimus?
Starscream.
Starscream?
Bumblebee,
Interceptor.
Jet. Jazz.
Jazz.
RC.
RC,
Optimus
yes.
Prime.
Megatron.
Right,
Bottomus
so-
Prime.
Everyone's just
Shockwave.
yelling robots at me.
It's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tank
Shockwave and Soundwave.
Did Andrew say tank top?
What are the names
Transforms
for-
into a tank on top.
Trans ones.
Did we win?
Yeah, no, you won that one.
You got to make it like name 5 Decepticons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Well, here, you're right.
Yeah.
I'll give you a harder one. What are the 3 parts that make up Shadow the Hedgehog?
the hammer, the stirrup, and somebody help me out here.
And
One
My
of them
Chemical
is-
Romance.
One of them is the soul of Maria. One of them is the DNA to make the ultimate life form. And the other one's a fucking hedgehog.
Oh, you got 2 out of 3. Can anyone guess the last one?
A gun?
A gun.
High five, Andrew.
Is it like genetic code from what's his name? Egg Man?
Is it
It's
a
not.
ring?
Yeah.
Are there rings?
Did Andrew's thing already include whatever from space or aliens or whatever bullshit is involved?
Oh, right, Black Chaos or something like that.
I will count that. It is Black Doom. It is the DNA of the bio lizard, the prototype for the ultimate life form,
This
and it
shit's
is
stupid.
Maria's soul. He is 0% hedgehog.
Most
He just
people
looks like
design,
He
most
just
people
looks
design
like
trivia questions of what do I think the audience is gonna get. Riley designs them as what am I gonna inflict about my things on them.
And most of you do know them. Like, we got there. Say, hey, what Lost actor has played a leading role in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Where did he play it?
Oh, Terry, John Locke guy, right?
Oh,
He's
Terry
a-
O'Quinn?
Yeah, he's a stage actor, isn't he? I mean, many of the other ones might also be stage actors. I don't know the other actors from Lost, but I'm pretty sure.
He was gonna be my guess too, because Locke just like has that sort of like gravitas to him.
He'd
Played
be an
where,
easy-
Riley?
What was
he'd
that?
be an easy death or Player King.
Played where?
It's not on a major stage. It is on a smaller stage. It is not on a
Ooh,
film.
is this since Lost or before Lost?
Sense Lost.
That makes me
It's
feel
a-
even stronger that it could be Locke, because like you watch him in that show and it's like, let's get him doing Shakespeare stuff.
He's not a. Is he a stage actor though? I don't think he
assume
is.
Maybe not. Maybe he's like a commercials actor.
My thing with this is I don't think anyone knows any of the other actors on Lost. So I think that's the answer.
Oh,
So
by
it's
name
not-
it gets a little hard. It's Matthew Fox, I think, is
Yep,
Jack.
and he's not an actor. That boy
yeah, I
can't
know.
act. He's not even an actor on Lost.
Hey, he's Speed Racer's brother. You watch your mouth.
Jeff, if
Josh
you want that
Holloway
herd,
never
you
did
better pay.
anything
You
ever
better
since.
pony up, baby.
Jeff in the chat says, "I bet it's Mary. It's definitely Mary. I bet it was Mary and Pippin."
Oh, wait a
Dominic
second, wait a second.
Mahonigan, who played
that hasn't
who
happened
played
yet.
Charlie.
That's going to happen, but hasn't happened yet. Is my understanding of that. That Mary and Pippin are going to do Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. But how is the question worded?
Well, that is
Was he
actually
in
correct,
Lost?
Chris. You did get it. Yes. Dominic
Okay.
Monaghan from Lost is going to play
Because-
the leading role in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead.
Riley, Danielle, and I were
leading
considering
role?
getting tickets.
That would rule, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to go.
Wait, so has it happened yet? Is that the right
No.
answer?
That is the right answer. Yes.
Oh,
I got it
So
right.
it's just
but
a
it
bad
hasn't happened
question.
yet.
Well, I don't think it's a bad question. It was a right question. Chris got the answer. That's a good question.
I'll defer to Andrew.
I'm taking this cabin.
I've been on things like this enough times to know with Riley, you just have to be feeling around in the dark and be prepared for that.
you gotta
can't
you
follow
gotta
the directions
flex
to a
it.
T. Yeah.
You can't touch the grapes and be like, oh, eyeballs.
Hey, name 2 Zelda species that have only been seen once.
Ooh, what about the tiny little ones from the tiny place? The one where you get shrunk?
Oh, from Minish Cap.
Mm-hmm.
Are they called the Minish?
That
I will
sounds
accept that.
reasonable.
Yes, that is. They are known as the Minish. Also, yes.
Were the Moon Children in any other Zelda games? Are they a species?
I'm willing to count it.
I'm gonna say the Moon Children.
The Moon Children have not been in another Zelda game. That is a good pick. I don't know if I'd qualify them as species because there's 4 of them, and I think they're part of a spirit. But I answered Majora from Marn last night, so it does work.
There are 2 Yodas, and you accepted that as an answer earlier.
I
just
did
wanna
not
point that
accept
out.
any Yodas as an answer earlier.
Also, there are 3 Yodas because there's one in Knights of the Old Republic. Actually,
There's 4
You're
Yodas
right.
because you're
Four.
forgetting Yaddle.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets Yaddle.
There's
Don't
an equal
forget
number of
Yaddle.
Yodas as there are Moon Children. They're a species.
Well, you can't name the species.
They don't have one.
Exactly. Well,
Their
because you
name
don't
is
know
just
it. They
Yoda
have a
species.
species name. It doesn't matter. You
Alright,
did get it.
don't grow
Other
trees.
answers that were legal include Kokori. They are only in
I feel
Ocarina of Time, which is fucked up.
Max in the chat suggests Chain Chomp, which I think is a really great answer.
That's very funny and does count. Hey, can you name 4 different Star Wars ships? Not the name of the ship, but the classification.
Okay. Okay.
I,
TIE Fighter, X-wing.
A wing,
Oh.
B wing,
Y-wing.
E wing,
Y-wing.
D wing.
I wanna show off with the Falcon one, but I can't remember the numbers. It's like the YT. What is
Chat
it?
says Raylo.
That's really good.
Incredible! Oh
Really
my
good.
god. I feel like the yellow one is just like literally a Naboo 1, right? But
It
I don't
is,
know if
yeah,
that
that's the
counts as-
N1. That's the Nubian Starfighter. Chris, you're thinking
There
of the
is actually a
YT-1300,
Y-fighter.
the latest in the Corellian Engineering.
That's what I was thinking. It's like I know there's a 3 in there, and I couldn't remember all the other numbers.
It's not my favorite YT freighter, but it is good. So yeah, great job.
Oh, wait, also like Star Destroyer would
Yeah.
work, right? Like,
Well,
does that work?
they have classifications. Star Destroyer
What
is
about-
like when you go
what
like,
about
oh
Jedi
god, it's a
Starfighter?
4-door. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Death Star.
Death Star would work. That's a station. That's not a ship.
Yeah.
Hey,
Would Jedi Starfighter have counted?
no, because that's an Eta 2 Actus or a Nebula, I believe.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, or everyone, I guess. How long is Freebird? You can get within 30
Ooh,
seconds. You're
as,
good.
as long as you need it to be.
I wanna
5:30.
I want to say 6 minutes, so 5:30 sounds close as well.
I think longer than 6 minutes. I think we're in like 6:50, 7:15 territory.
Which recording we talking about?
That's an excellent question.
I'm talking about the official album release.
Oh, not the version
Remaster or
from
original?
Original.
Elizabethtown.
Within 30
on,
seconds, how long is
Guitar Hero.
Freebird?
Should we say 6:30? Should we say
6:30
6
sounds good.
6:29? Anyone have a number they feel better as a hedge?
I think 6:30 is good.
Yeah.
6:30? Wrong. That's your second wrong answer. Freebird is 9 minutes and 11 seconds long.
I knew.
It is long as fuck. Half of that is solo.
Hey, why
That's
are you
cool,
descending
though.
so quick, Riley?
What's that?
Why are you descending so quick?
You're just, getting close to being wrong. It was interesting to me.
No.
Now, second question
You
here.
got me with it.
Name 5 words that are used to describe a group of animals.
Okay, like the names for the
Like a
groups,
murder of
murder
crows.
A parliament, a murder, a pride, a troop,
a mob of kangaroos. I just learned that one recently
Sure.
at school.
That's fine.
That you did it. You did it.
Cloud
Yeah.
of. So, oh fuck! What is a cloud?
A
A cloud of
troop
cats,
of-
I think.
Pack of
Mhm.
wolves.
A troop of apes, gorillas or otherwise, a pride
School
of
of fish.
lions, a
Hive of
parliament
bees.
of rooks and crows.
I like these ones where we just beat the shit out of Riley's question, like the JoJo's meme. where
It's
they get
it's
up
to
from the
make you
wine
feel
and
good. You gotta let you get your shine in. It's an important part of the whole process.
We have missed herd, which is
A
We were taking
family
advanced
of
classes there,
humans.
Sean Deere.
Hey,
We didn't need
hey.
to go for the easy low fruit of herd. Go ahead.
Then here you go. Name 12 sports that Mario has played.
Tennis.
okay.
Soccer.
Tennis,
Oh,
soccer, golf,
Baseball.
baseball.
A bunch of shit from the
ooh.
Olympics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonic and
Track.
Mario at the Olympic Games.
Track, pole vaulting,
100 meter.
Skydiving.
What's
Ma-
the
okay,
equestrian?
Mario has to have competed in the
thing?
triple jump at some point, right? Like, isn't like it's an Olympic sport called the triple jump?
Long jump.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You got
Short jump.
two more.
So,
Go kart racing.
You know,
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
NASCAR is the sport. Yeah.
Did we
I-
already get soccer? Did we get that one
Yep.
already?
Soccer's
Yeah.
already said one more.
I-
One more. Give me one more.
Football.
game shows? Are game shows?
Game shows are not a
something?
sport, unfortunately. Football. I think we already said
Basketball.
football, and I don't know if that's actually true.
Swimming?
What was that, Claudio?
Oh yeah,
Obstacle course.
Swimming?
swimming.
Swimming.
Swimming. for
Yes.
sure.
Boom. There you go.
Alright,
12
yeah.
sports that Mario has played in. All right. The reminder: you have 2 wrong answers on the board. One more wrong answer, and I will put this plane into a free fall. Last night I wrote down a number between 1 and 3. What is it?
Riley.
Riley.
I wrote down
No,
a
I
number
love
between
this
1
one.
and 3. What is it?
Okay. Okay.
Riley, whole numbers?
Yeah, whole numbers.
I'm.
Between 1 and 3, so it can't be 1 or 3. It must be 2.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Riley didn't do that. Riley didn't take that into account. Riley doesn't know what they're saying.
I do agree with Andrew, but I still want to say 2. Let's think about it though. What do we think?
Does Riley think that E is a whole number?
It could be like 1.5 or something.
It is a whole number, I promise you.
My money's on 1.
I kind of think it's 2.
I want the answer to be 2.
Let's do 2.
All right, the majority for 2. I wrote down. The camera isn't on me, but for you all, 2. The answer was 2.
Thank God.
It was a number between 1 and 3. Juliet got it.
Hashtag too sweet.
Too sweet. Hey, how long has Grey's Anatomy been on the air?
Too long.
Ooh, the perfect length of time. So Grey's Anatomy would have been coming out when I'm trying to trace which girlfriend I had at the time. Because she got me the like box copy of the first season.
I love it when Juliet starts an answer with a weird esoteric.
Y'all ever hear Cozy in the Rocket and just get transported back?
Yeah.
Like, portions for foxes. What a good song.
Oh, Relo Kiley.
Quality. Yeah. So that would have been in roughly 2006, 2007, somewhere in that era, which means it has been. Please, someone else do that arithmetic. My brain cannot do numbers.
16 or 17 years.
It's somewhere in that space.
Max
So
in
I
chat
want
says
you-
Raylo.
My gut says that it would have started in like 2004. I don't know why that just
Yeah.
seems like an
I
appropriate
feel
year
like it's
for
3.
2003. I can see that too.
I really don't think it started earlier than 2005. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's right. As the earliest it would have been.
I mean, you had the box set, so I personally will default to you on this one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really embarrassing if I get this wrong, but then it's like, well, how long did it take for DVDs to come out back then? Because sometimes that was like years. Oh no, our audio is crunching.
That I have touched and changed nothing.
My money's on the fact that you're getting too close to the Earth, so it's rendering everything.
Oh, that does make sense. Let's get up again.
Oh God.
That was my ploy to get Riley to get away from the Earth. Y'all want to say what? 2005?
So 18 years?
Does anyone else have like memories of specific
No.
things that they want to use to better mark this?
Dial it in.
Where's Rufus?
Where's Rufus when you
were
need
here?
him? All right, 18 years, is that the answer?
I'm good
Sure.
with that, yeah.
18 years is correct.
Whoa.
Nice.
Great job, dead on. Grey's Anatomy has been on network for 18 years. Now, another question. Name 2 Ninja Turtles who are not one of the brothers.
Okay.
Casey
Venus
and
Milo.
the girl.
Venus? Yeah.
Venus, correct. Casey is not a turtle.
Usagi Yojimbo.
Neither's one of the others.
Usagi Yojimbo is a rabbit. No, Venus de Milo is a turtle.
Who's
I
the one?
I didn't know there was another turtle besides Venus in addition to the 4, so this is.
I have 8 written down here.
Machiavelli.
What? 8 in addition?
Machiavelli?
What was that?
There's.
What did you say, Juliet?
I said Machiavelli.
Machiavelli? Are you just listing the names of older philosophers?
There's a person who got transformed into a turtle in the recent comics. I don't know what their name is though.
Batman.
Jacqueline, you are in the ballpark enough that I will allow it. That is Jenica that you refer to. Other options could have
Okay.
confirmed the Mona Lisa, Metalhead, Odin, Yi, Moja, and Uno.
Now, when you say the Mona Lisa,
Mona Lisa is another turtle.
okay.
She's
not the painting that has become sentient and turned into a turtle.
No. It is a turtle so beautiful that Raphael named her Mona Lisa.
Kind of weird, Raphael.
When I talked about Venus, I was thinking of Jenica. Who the hell is Venus?
Venus de Milo is from the old cartoon. We just got $100. Wait, we just got $100, and a Pokemon has been exiled from Champs in the Making. It can still be a raffle if other people will donate $100. But I'll tell you right now, as of right now, we can never say the word Decidueye again.
No. It's a chance to win that.
Yes.
One Pokemon.
One Pokemon has it right now. There's only one Pokemon in there right now.
Okay. Okay.
So anybody can win it. Anybody can push it.
I just wanted to make sure people didn't start throwing out hundos to think that they would just instantly get a Pokemon exile.
Yeah.
But as of right now, if nobody else gives $100, Decidueye is gone
If you want
forever.
to save Decidueye, then you need to introduce more Pokemon to that roulette.
You're absolutely right. For my final steps here, as we come down to our landing, name 5 bands Travis Barker has played in.
Okay.
That's the Blink-182 guy. Right?
Yes, Blink-182.
Blink-183, Blink-184.
What did he play in Angels and Airwaves? I can't remember.
Sure, he gives a shit.
I mean, 5 for this guy is going to be hard to come up with. So, like, any name of a band that I haven't heard of is probably going to be pretty close to correct. Did he have his own thing, like, was it the Last Shadow Puppets sort of stuff?
He did have his own thing, yes. It was with a specific DJ.
DJ Danger Mouse.
That is the Gnarls Barkley guy. That's a
I
very
named
fun.
all the DJs I know who are
Was it DJ Snake?
Avicii.
It wasn't Chris. I can feel you getting closer.
Okay. What's the other fucking okay, I feel like when hold on, I'm getting closer. I feel like when Tom DeLonge did Angels and Airwaves, there was another like Mark and Travis did a different band, and I cannot think of what they were fucking called.
Instead of Angels and Airwaves, there was another band that was made. Oh, I just heard a
Casting
donation
Crown?
come in. I was gonna say Spike
Switchfoot.
for Ninja Turtle. Spike is also on that list. You're right, Electricon. I completely forgot Spike. But that does not help them right now, does it?
Shit. I think we're gonna hit the ground here in a second.
No, you've landed safely right now. I will just put it back up and crash it again.
I gotta say, this VTOL is really weird.
Yeah, the fucking Pelican is wild. I will tell you right now that he was also in the Transplants and Plus 44. Our time is up, and DJ AM is the name of the DJ.
I've never heard of any of these things.
No.
No one has. He doesn't remember he was in these bands.
Is this the one who's really into aliens?
No, that's Tom DeLonge. Travis is the famous Stars and Straps individual. Thank you so much for joining me here today. The only question I didn't give you are what are the 2 main sources of oxygen on planet Earth? And
Trees and algae?
yeah, you got that one dead on perfectly.
Yeah, wait.
And then name 2 gods in The Legend of Zelda who aren't Din, Nehru, or Pharaoh.
Dude, Zelda, come on.
Hylia.
There we go.
Epona.
Yep, Hylia, that's one. And we can't get another one, but that's okay. We've already landed. Thank you, chat, for joining us here today.
Thank you.
We are going to cut and we'll bring in Jeopardy in just a moment. As I am going to turn off this call and get berated by everyone here.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye for now. Oh, they're getting sticks. No.